Now, of course, people get up to all manner of weird and wonderful things to raise money for charity, and very often in the process of doing that, they find that they've landed themselves on a road of personal discovery and fulfilment. And that's certainly the case with 10 groups of school-going young people around the country. They've launched a fundraiser. It in return has given them a wonderful opportunity in life. Maria Malarkey has been meeting some of Ireland's teenagers.
All over the world, people climb mountains for a whole variety of reasons. For the majority of climbers, the joy of getting to the top of a particular peak lies not just in the enjoyment of the view from the summit, but also in the satisfaction of having completed a tremendous mental and physical achievement. Adventurer and lecturer Ian McKeever is no stranger to these feelings. Over the years, he has taken on a series of difficult challenges on mountains, at sea and on land, and has broken world records in the process. In 2007, he broke the world record for the 7 Summits Challenge by climbing each of the continent's highest peaks in the fastest possible time of 155 days, taking 32 days off the previous record. In March of this year, he climbed Croagh Patrick 35 times in 1 week, setting a new record and raising money for Mayo Autism Action. Ian believes that anything is possible in life, regardless of age or background, as long as you've got the right attitude, motivation and preparation. This summer, he wants to share his belief with others.
In 2008, I came home from the 7 Summits Challenge, and I had an extraordinary young godson called Sean who wanted to climb a mountain. And enriched from his experience in Kerry and Ireland's highest mountain, Carntoul, he was a big fan of African football, and together we set off for Kilimanjaro. And I was just so impressed, not just by his attitude, but by the experience he'd been through and how it benefited him. Subsequent to that, a number of teenagers came with me on various treks to Kilimanjaro with adults, and their performance was extraordinary. But it was the inner confidence they brought back to Ireland and the way they behaved and the way they felt about themselves. You just knew that this was an opportunity that had to be experienced by more people.
Over the past 3 years, Ian has supported, trained and guided 100 people on the 5,898 metre trek up Kilimanjaro. This, however, is his first school-based expedition to scale Africa's highest peak. Almost 150 students aged 11 to 17 from schools all over the country are participating in climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, and they're also raising money for various local charities. The students, along with teachers, parents and doctors, have been divided into 10 groups. And we caught up with some of the May and June groups on one of their training sessions at Camederry Hill in Glendalough, County Wicklow.
Kilimanjaro Experience 2011 is about empowerment, in one word, giving young people from all walks of life, all parts of Ireland, an opportunity to experience something truly magical. And the mountain's a metaphor. Climbing Kilimanjaro is an opportunity for them to go on the journey of a lifetime. This 8 times up Camederry Hill is the same cumulative effect as it will be for them, of course, minus the altitude on summit. But when they're feeling a bit tired after the 7th summit, 7th attempt here today, they'll think about that on the summit night and they'll remember that they can go through it.
It was difficult to stick to the training and the diet sometimes because you kind of get cravings for sweet stuff, or you just feel like you're not bothered to get up and climb a mountain. But I'm very happy with what we have achieved as a school and the amount of training that we have put into it, but it has been tough at times. I feel that when I get to the top of Kilimanjaro, that I'll probably be on top of the world, and I'll feel that I can do anything then, because it's such a big achievement to climb a mountain. And the amount of people that I've told, they're all like, oh my God, you're climbing Kilimanjaro. So yes, I definitely will change, and it'll change me as a person.
I decided to climb Kilimanjaro for 2 reasons. 1, I thought it'd be a great experience, and 2, it was an opportunity to have some time out with Philip and just have an adventure and an experience that we'll always have together and reflect back on later on. I do think this is a great opportunity and a great experience for teenagers. They become very motivated, they have something to focus on, they've done charity work for, you know, raising funds. There's lots of different things that they're doing. So absolutely think it's a great opportunity and a great experience for teenagers.
Personally, it's a great privilege for me to be part of that journey. I mean, I'm just getting to share in that. But if I can help facilitate that, and people like me can facilitate this, then I would challenge anybody to find me a better way to give young people a sense of perspective. Because here's the cool thing about Kilimanjaro. When you get there, you have a choice, better or bitter. You park your baggage at the bottom. When you come off this mountain, you decide whether you want to pick up that baggage or not. Now, if you can give a young person that opportunity in any other way, shape or form, then bring it on.
My family think it's great that I'm climbing. They're really encouraging, and they're always telling me that I should be doing training when I'm sitting in front of the TV, that I shouldn't be eating that when I'm eating bags of crisps and stuff. And I wouldn't be able to do it without them. I want to climb Kilimanjaro for myself, really. It will give me great courage and show that when I put my mind to something, I can do it, and will set me up for life's future challenges.
All of the people going to Kilimanjaro with Ian have taken part in his 12-week programme, focusing on nutrition and training. Health and safety is also extremely important, and every effort has been made to prepare them for the effects of high altitude, the cold and dehydration.
There are many routes up Kilimanjaro. The most famous is the Coca-Cola route. My problem with this route is that 60% of those who try to make Kilimanjaro don't make it on this mountain. You need a minimum of 5 days pre-acclimatization on any mountain. I don't care how fit you are or who you are, how many times you've been to altitude, that doesn't count. The route we insist on is the Lemosha route. The route is a beautiful route that circumnavigates the mountain, so they'll have varying angles of the summit on many, many different days. 6.5 days up, and it's 1.5 days down. So it's a circumnavigated route. It does two things. One, it affords some incredible views. They experience the unique 5 ecological systems in Kilimanjaro, but most importantly, it protects them. It makes sure that they go through the 3,000 metre and 4,000 metre zones slowly, carefully, with plenty of preparation, plenty of time to acclimatise.
Well, 2 years ago, 2009, when I just turned 16, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro with my dad, and we did it in aid of charity, the Irish Red Cross. It was amazing. It was a great father-son thing to do because we were with each other the whole time. And you might get a bit sick of each other now and again, but that happens with everyone on the mountain. I decided to climb it again this year is because all my peers are going up, and I want to stand on the roof of Africa with all my closest friends. We've been fundraising, training together, and we're going to get to the top of Africa together. In my opinion, I think that it'll give everyone who's on this trip a sense that nothing is beyond reach.
Our school, Malahide Community School, got involved in this project because one of our students, Kevin O'Connor, had done the trek in 2009, and he had come back with such positive feedback. We thought it was maybe a good idea to let some of our other students experience it. We believe and we hope that this will be a life-changing experience for all of us, teachers and students.
Meeting this challenge is all about, it's not about the challenge of the mountain, it's a challenge for yourself. And I think all of these young people will benefit greatly from it in terms of their organisation skills, in terms of responsibility for themselves, in terms of the fundraising. We're fundraising for Aware, and I think that's very important that the students understand that they have to give something back always as part of their community. And they're involving their families, involving their fellow students, and they're involving their school, and that's what it's all about.
When I joined the first group on the 24th of May, it'll be my 7th visit up Kilimanjaro. I suppose at the end of the summer I'll have maybe 17, 18 ascents done of Kilimanjaro. I keep going back because every journey is different on Kilimanjaro. Every view is different, every sunset's different. The reason I go, though, is for the people. Every journey should be a shared journey, and for me, there's no glory in climbing a mountain unless you can share the experience. And we don't conquer the mountain. Nobody ever conquers the mountain. The mountain was there before us, it'll be there after us. We try to conquer ourselves. So if we can work with young people and share that experience, I'm not sure there's any greater thrill than being at a Roo Peak and seeing a group of young people feel proud of themselves and to be truly elated at knowing what they can achieve. I would trade that for the lotto any day.
And we're delighted to report that 3 groups have reached the summit of Kilimanjaro, 2 more set out tomorrow, and we wish them, and indeed the other 5 groups who will take on the challenge during the summer, the very best of luck. And you can chart their progress by going onto the website, the address of which is on your screen right now.